we got Nick Brahms here, and our first question will come from Jason Caldwell.
Nick, after the game the other night, Bo talked about comfort level and all the way from, obviously the offense itself, but from, checking protections, doing those things. How much different does it feel week by week as the more you play in this offense?
It does feel a lot more comfortable week by week because you see everything. Every team does a lot of things different, but a lot of them do the same stuff. And so, whenever it's a new week, you're like, oh, I've seen this before, and so you kind of know how to react to it. And the coaches really do a good job of preparing us for that. And if there is a new wrinkle in a new defense, then they explain it well to us, and then we can communicate that to everyone else.
All right, up next is Jordan Hill.
Nick, after the Ole Miss game, Brandon talked to us and talked about the improvements he feels like that's happened in pass protection has been because of the chemistry. Just you guys playing more together. Just what's sort of your take on that? How much that has helped playing together as far as pass protection?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Brandon, he's been a key part in that too. Really, all the guys have, because they see stuff that maybe I don't see sometimes, and they tell me, and then I can make adjustments based on that. And so they feel comfortable doing that with me, and I let them do that with me. Let me know something if I don't see it. And so I don't know if that happens a lot or not, but I'm joking. But no, yeah, we're all comfortable together, and it really helps out in that way.
Our next question is from Alvaro Torres.
Hi, Nick. I hope you're having a great day.
Thank you.
Well, Texas A&M has one of the best red zone defenses in the FBS. What would you say are the main challenges they pose in that area, and how do you think you match up with them, having one of the best red zone offenses yourself?
Yeah, Texas A&M, definitely one of the best defenses that we're going to play, that we've played so far. And they're big on the offensive, on the defensive line, and I think we match up well with them on the offensive line. We want to get our run game established, and we know we're going to have to do that up front, and it starts with us. And so, really just getting that going, and then in the red zone, really just running the football in is a big key to this game, and pass it whenever we have the opportunities to.
All right, Tobias Wilborn.
Hey, Nick, how's it going, man? Thanks for the time, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And shout out to your barber, man.
I appreciate that.
I gotta get mine right, man.
Yeah, sports clips.
Appreciate it. But from there, man, what have you noticed different last week with Tank Bigsby? He seemed to be a lot more authoritative in his run. What did you notice being lined up next to him, obviously? Thank you.
Yeah, Tank comes with it every week. I know some people thought he was maybe in a funk for a little bit, but I think Tank brings the energy every week. He brings that same fire every week to run the football hard, and that's his goal. And he definitely accomplished it last week. I mean, he had a heck of a game running the football, and so he wants to carry that over in the next games and to finish out the season, obviously. But he's always focused, ready to go, man, and he's really a big energy guy for us, the offensive line, like getting, we're going and rolling, but whenever Tank gets fired up, the offensive line gets fired up too, and vice versa. We fire Tank up a lot of times too. So it's really that mutual relationship between us two that really get each other going.
Can I follow up real quick? You
Yeah.
mentioned it getting you going. Like, can you give me an example of like a play or a situation where you kind of realize, like, oh, okay, he's locked in?
Yeah. Shoot. I mean, during the Ole Miss game, I just remember he was just. I mean, we were just pounding the rock, man. I remember like picking him up off the ground, and he was like screaming at me. He's like, "Let's go," that kind of thing. And it's just like that type of energy is just contagious, and it carries over into the next series and stuff. So, yeah, that's a big part of it.
All right, our next question is from Tom Green.
Hey Nick, I know you guys as a team kind of preach that 1-0 mentality every week, but with the calendar turning to November and the college football playoff rankings coming out last night, have you guys just kind of discussed it all, kind of big picture, taking a step back and discussing what you guys still have to play for this month
No, I don't think so. I think we're just focused on winning the next game. We're focused on winning this week, and then after this week, we're focused on finishing the next week, and we're focused on our opponents and just doing everything we can to win the game. And then everything else will take care of itself. You know, we're going to put ourselves in that situation at the end of the season, hopefully. So that's our goal, and you know, we're going to put all our effort into 1 week at a time.
All right, our next question is from Philip Marshall.
Nick, you played against Colby Wood in practice a lot. What is it that makes him special, do you think?
Colby Wooden is a talented guy. He is someone who works hard every day, and he gives 100% effort every play. And so you definitely have to bring it when you go against him. And he's a finesse guy, but he's got some power to him, and you got to respect that as an offensive lineman. So he's a heck of a player. I'm glad he's on our team. He's an asset for sure.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
All right, we have time for a couple more. Up first is Mark Murphy.
And Nick, can you talk about how the GoFundMe page is going, and you talked to Luke's dad about it? What did he have to say to you?
Yeah, I think it's around $80,000 right now, if I remember correctly. And I get to see Luke's dad after every game, and you know, they were just almost into tears. You know, they definitely cried about it. You know, whenever I wasn't around, they told me, and they're just very gracious for everybody who donated, and the Auburn family. That, you know, it means the world to them, because he got to be able to start some medicine that has shown him some improvements. You know, he wasn't letting his family take on that burden without extra money, because she didn't want to put them into that kind of situation. So the GoFundMe allowed them to start that new medicine, and it's definitely shown them some improvements, and hopefully something new comes out here soon, and I can share that news with you guys, or Luke can, or whoever. But yeah, they're very grateful.
And his dad was a longtime football coach. You guys talk football any too?
Yeah, he was a longtime football coach. Yeah, we talk football all the time, you know, after games and stuff. Just love talking to him. He's a great guy. Really, you know, his vibe and presence is felt every time you're around him. You know, it's so positive. And it really rubs off on me and carries me throughout my day after I see him, you know. So.
Thanks, Nick.
Yes, sir.
All right, we have two more. First, Bennett Durando.
Hey Nick, you were sort of talking about Tank's big game last weekend. How much does the offensive line sort of take pride in that when you see a number like 140 yards for him? And how do you feel like the run blocking has sort of improved these last couple weeks?
Tank, yeah, I think it's improved a lot, and I think we're putting ourselves in good situations and opening holes for Tank to hit the hole and make a play on the unblocked guy that we can't get to, you know. And so he's really good at doing that. And so if we get him to a safety or something, he's going to make a miss, and then it's an explosive play. And so that's really our goal. And yeah, it gets us fired up. Like I said, I mean, we're excited about it and looking forward to carrying it throughout the rest of the season.
All right, our next question is from Brian Matthews.
Hi, Nick. I wanted to ask you about the tight ends. Are you surprised about how many, passes they're catching right now? And have you noticed any difference in the room? I mean, are they, walking around a little bit, differently now? Maybe wearing designer clothes, sunglasses. What have you seen out of that group lately?
Yeah, I didn't know that they could catch, honestly. Those guys, I thought they were just blockers. I mean, we're trying to recruit a couple of them to O-line. Until they started catching some stuff, and then it kind of went away. But no, those guys are great, man. Especially everybody in that room is awesome. Great energy room. They've been the same the whole season. They always bring it every day. And yeah, I love those guys, man. They're great teammates, great guys, great friends, and so I'm happy to see them have success.
All right, we have two more. First, a follow-up from Jason Caldwell.
Nick, when Marcus Harris gets on campus, obviously you need a little bit about him, but have you been surprised at how quickly he was able to jump in there and become a starter and do the things he's done?
I would say I'm not surprised because I saw him in summer, and I was like, that guy looks impressive. You look at him, I mean, he looks like an SEC D lineman. He's big, he's strong, and I saw him in the weight room lifting weights and stuff, and he's athletic, man. He can move. So I was surprised when he came in the summer or whenever. I can't remember if he came in the summertime. Yeah, and just looking at him, I was like, dang, that guy looks pretty good. And we were doing one-on-ones in the summertime. You could just tell right off the bat, like, hey, this guy's gonna contribute to us this year. So.
What is it about him that stands out? Is it the explosiveness, that quickness off the ball?
Yeah, it's quickness off the ball, definitely.
All right, our last one is from Philip Marshall.
Nick, I saw today that Brodarius said I think today is 5 years cancer-free.
Yeah.
Could you just talk about him a little bit, and you've seen him fight those battles and all the things he's been through and what he brings to you guys.
Yeah, Brodarius is truly like a stand-up guy, stand-up friend. He, anything you need, he'll be there for you. He's been through so much, and just being able to go through, the past 5 years with him, and just creating a relationship with him and a friendship that can't be broken. I mean, it means the world to me that he's my friend and I'm his friend, and that we can share that together. And I saw that on Twitter too, that he was 5 years cancer-free, and it made me smile, man. Just to be able to play next to that guy, it means the world to me. So, thank you.